And here we are, living in this beautiful townhome in Valle de San Jose, Colombia. So I wanted to start off with, if after watching my other video, you actually went online and found somebody in Colombia and been communicating with somebody in Colombia and want to come meet her or meet him, whatever the case may be, I need to give you a little advice. All the glitters is not gold. And some people make huge mistakes when they come down to meet whoever they met online. So when you get here, just don't be stupid, okay? And I would opt not to go to Bogota, not to go to Medellin, not to go to Cali. I would go to Cartagena, which is on the beach, or I would come to Bucaramanga, which is south of Bogota. And why would I do that? Is because they're a lot safer place than Bogota, Medellin, and Cali. Those places are like going to LA, New York, or Chicago. And I don't know a lot of people in the United States these days that like to go to New York, Chicago, or LA. So I'm just warning you. If you do meet somebody and you get here and you have your hotel, be sure and tell the hotel guys what you're doing, because they'll help you out. They'll keep you from getting into trouble, and pay attention to them because they're very smart people. I'm not saying that you've met somebody that's going to trick you or not trick you, but it's possible. And the last person that didn't take the advice from the hotel people that I know of went to some barrio in Bogota. His girlfriend told him to take a shower, so he did. While he was in the shower, she stole all his money, all his clothes, his passport, and when he came out, her boyfriend and her brother beat him up and threw him in the street. So don't do that. You're warned. You've been warned. Okay. So let's move on away from that. If you come down here just to see if you like the country, a really good way to go are air, bed, and breakfasts. They're inexpensive, and they're all over the country. And you can lock them down while you're in the United States. So you can go on Airbnb and you can look up Colombia. And I would get maps of Colombia are a little more difficult than to get maps of the United States, but not online. Physical maps are more difficult, but online it's the same. And I would do some research and see what kind of you want in the mountains, you want in the desert, you want hot, you want cold, you want cool, you want a lot of people, you want a few people. And just do your research. Do your research. And join a couple of expat groups. They're on Facebook. There's some expat groups. There's jobs for expatriates. There's expatriates in Bucaramanga. They're all over. And start chatting with these people. Leave comments down here below, and I'll help you with what I know. I've been here a while, a couple of years, so I don't know everything, but I know a lot, and it's been really good for me. And then come down, spend 2 weeks, spend a week, spend a month. You can spend 90 days on a tourist visa if you want, and it's not going to cost you a boatload of money. Airfares are still relatively cheap. I mean, with fuel prices and inflation and everything like that going on in the United States, they're more expensive than they were. But I just got a ticket from Bucaramanga to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, $188 round trip. Of course, where they get you there is they charge you extra if you want to carry on. They charge you extra if you want to put one in the bottom. But still, you're going to be all in for under $300 round trip from Fort Lauderdale. I don't know what it cost you to get to Fort Lauderdale, but if you go on Google Flight, you'll see some of the cheapest fares you've ever seen. And if you go on cheapoair.com, more cheap flights. And just do your research and just keep working them until you find some good prices. So come on down, get yourself a hotel to start with, or an Airbnb. Get in the Airbnb, do some tour around, contact people on the expatriates not website, but on the Facebook group, and the next video I'm making is going to be on what kind of visas you can get. You can get a retirement visa. You can get a conjugal visa. There's a bunch of visas for foreigners that are coming out of town, and I'll give you some of the pros and cons of that too. So that being said, have a great day, and remember, it's the first day of the rest of your life. So that being said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification. This is Geno from Geno Pettis Adventures. See you on the flip side.